Yay. What's goody? Ooh, made it. We made it. Man, I was having all kind of technical difficulties, so thank y'all. Anybody that showed up, was good. What's good, everybody? Grand Rising. Alright, we a whole half hour late today. And it was no fault of mine. Technical difficulties. I hope everybody having a great and grand morning. Thank y'all for tuning in the first couple days this week. Man, the numbers is up. Subscriptions is up. Everything is up. So I'm more than thrilled about that. I told you we wasn't gonna talk about Ye today, so Ye ain't the topic. I did want to shout out. I was right. Yesterday morning when we did the show, I said that Ye was gonna get sued, and on behalf of George Floyd's daughter, they are suing Ye for $250 million. 200. Ooh, them is big shots. So, as you can see, I'm totally not together today. I am told cameras is moving, all kind of stuff. But anyway, so today we are the following morning after the start of the NBA season. So I thought it would only be appropriate with the rest of the teams kicking off today that we discuss what's going on with some NBA related news. Yesterday happened to be the 32nd birthday of Britney Griner, center for the Phoenix Mercury. Unfortunately, Britney had to spend her birthday in a Russian prison. A Russian prison where she has been detained for 8 months, 200 and some odd days, I think 45 or something, for possession of a controlled substance, which happened to be hash oil, THC, weed, cannabis oil, a bunch of different names. So she remains incarcerated in Russia. 8 months, man. 8 months. And it's kind of ironic here in the United States that President Joe Biden just pardoned all marijuana, simple marijuana possession charges. However, this is not America. It's Russia we talking about. Our main, one of our main adversaries, if not our top adversary, on the globe, right? China, North Korea, Russia. These are all different regions that we have issues with. I want to know in the comments, man, can y'all tell me, is there being enough done on behalf of our government to, expedite the release of Britney Griner? Is there, 8 months? Do you really believe that the government is doing what needs to be done to, see her release? I don't know. I really don't know. She does admit to having said articles on her person. It's kind of hard to deny when a canine unit goes through your luggage. But she said she was hastily packing and inadvertently placed the canisters of hash oil inside of her luggage. It's a huge mistake. 32 years old. She's unable to, pursue her career. I believe she got married and they had a child. So I saw something interesting last night. A lot of NBA players spoke up on behalf of Britney Griner yesterday. A lot of NBA players spoke up. We're going to check out, let me see, my man says something. Hold on. Let me get to that. My guy.
I want to continue to use our platform and the opportunity.
My bad. I think I had my mic muted. Shout out to Steph Curry on ring night, showing support, keeping Britney Griner's name in the forefront of people's thoughts. Shout out to Steph, man, doing that on a big stage, ring ceremony night. I just showed y'all a clip of John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. wearing Britney Griner hoodies to practice yesterday. Damian Lillard also came out and spoke up in support of Britney Griner. It's really not much to say on that other than we hope that Joe Biden does something in regards to the exponential release of Britney Griner. Hopefully she's home soon with her family, and we want to give a happy birthday shout out. I want to know what y'all think about this. Hash oil, is it worth, is the punishment justifiable for the crime? they make it seem like she wanted to go to Russia to sell hash oil. You know what I mean? Like, she took enough in her bag to go over there and open up shop, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. On some other news, again, last night the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers kicked off the basketball season. It was a good game. It was, got a little chippy. But the one thing that stood out more than anything was the absence of Ime Udoka from the Celtics sideline. If you don't know, Udoka is serving a year-long suspension for, and then this is where it all gets kind of, murky. It said that he had a consensual relationship with a staff member for the Boston Celtics. Ime Udoka was a really tough player. He was a really tough player in the NBA. He really did his thing as a player, jumped straight into coaching with San Antonio Spurs, 76ers, I believe, before landing one of the dream jobs in the NBA, head coach of the Boston Celtics. Now, Udoka has been suspended for the year for having an affair. Now, if you don't know, Ime Udoka is engaged and has been since 2015 to Nia Long, the beautiful actress known for her roles in Fridays and a lot of different great movies and television series. The great Nia Long, he is engaged to her. They've been engaged at 2015, and they have a 10-year-old son together. I think his name is Kez. The crazy part about this is the woman alleged to have had the affair with Ime Udoka actually took part in scheduling certain parts of Nia Long's move to the East Coast with Ime. So it's kind of strange. He is being punished. You got a lot of people. Stephen A. Jackson said, you're going to suspend a man for a whole year. You might as well went ahead and fired him so y'all could both moved on with the business of handling business. Also, the woman involved has, to my knowledge, has not been suspended, has not been reprimanded, has not been punished in any way. So now the spin that is being put on this situation is that Ime Udoka said, and now they're trying to make it seem like it was not consensual, that he said inappropriate things and there was pressures and this, that, and the third. I think we all know that's baloney. From what I understand, the woman involved is married to a minority owner of the Boston Celtics. So you sleeping with your boss's wife. It's not good. It's definitely not good. You sleeping with your boss's wife, and you figure the repercussions are going to be severe, right? However, these type of things go on in the workplace all the time. All the time. I'm in agreement with Stephen A. Smith on this. If you are going to suspend a man, you might as well have just fired the man and y'all went on about your business, right? I'm pretty sure there's some type of clause in his contract that if he quits the job, then there will be financial penalties involved, right? I'm almost positive of that. Otherwise, I believe he would have quit. Otherwise, you're sitting out a whole season, right? And I believe he's gonna be getting paid, right? Sitting out a whole season. So I want to know what you guys think. It takes two to tango. He wasn't the only one involved in this alleged affair, relationship. I have yet to see or read about Nia Long making a comment on this topic at all. However, on a funny note, I did read this morning where Cameron, the hip hop rap star and successful businessman, amongst other things, he shot his shot. They actually have DMs of Cameron out on the internet where I think he put them out himself, actually. Where Cameron, he tried to holler at Nia. Like, you know. Let me see if I can find those real quick, y'all. Let me see if I can find these real quick. Cameron DM Nia. Let's see what pop up. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me see if we get this up. He goes, "Hey, Stink, I was giving you some time to yourself till I reached out. Your perseverance as a strong black woman through this turbulent time has been something to behold. You should have been taken." Oh, I guess it's on his Instagram. "You shouldn't have been taken advantage of and exploited as you did nothing to deserve this, especially all over these sports networks. You're bigger and better than that. You're a queen. And by the way, I'm a king. Together we can achieve the greatness we were both destined for as a couple." Then he uses a French phrase, "We have one life to live." And watching The Best Man, I was inspired to reach out because that's what I am. The best man for you. Hope to hear from you soon, mi amor. Or should I say, ni amor. I leave you with the most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely technical. Until the next time the sun rises and the moon falls. Whoa. My guy Cameron went hard in the paint. Cameron went hard in the paint. Shout out to my people watching on Trovo. I see you guys. Thank you so much. I see you, demons. Cameron went hard in the paint for some Nia Long. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do a little I'm gonna have to do a little short video on that. Man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please don't forget to hit that subscription button on YouTube as we making this push for this 100K. I need that plaque, y'all. So I need you to tell somebody to tell somebody. I see the comments is kind of quiet this morning. Again, I apologize for my tardiness. It was not my fault. I was ready to go, and I loaded up the computer, and the camera wouldn't come on. I loaded up the computer, and I didn't have all the functionality that I needed to get this thing going. But I appreciate y'all that showed up. We will be back tomorrow morning. Remember, it's 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, it was having technical difficulties. You know what I mean? So I understand. Some of y'all showed up. I apologize for that. But I was here. Again, we're going to do a little quick run through of what the topics were this morning. We want to say a happy belated birthday to Britney Griner, 32 years old yesterday. I believe she has spent 245 days locked up inside a Russian prison. We wish her well and hope she gets home back to her wife and child very soon, as well as her teammates and adoring fans around the world. Again, I want to know what y'all think about our government's stance on getting her back. I have heard of certain deals, and one deal was, I don't want to know what y'all think about this. I heard about one deal where we would send back a Russian arms dealer in exchange for her. I don't know how much sense that makes, but I want to know what y'all think about President Joseph Biden and his efforts to bring Britney Griner home. We also touched on the Udoka situation, especially after the Celtics played their first game last night. Celtics played their first game last night without Ime. I'm not gonna lie, for me, it was tough to watch because I know how hard that he's worked to get that position. Like the head coach of the Boston Celtics, that's a big job. That's a big job. And now let's not get it wrong. He was dumb. I think he'll be the first one to admit it was a dumb move to sleep with one of the owner's wives. It's dumb. Especially when you're engaged and have been for the last 7 years to the beautiful Nia Long. Right? Right? And now you got people like Cameron shooting. I haven't heard Nia Long say a word, to be honest, in support or to the contrary. You know what I mean? Cameron shot his shot. I just read about it, so me seeing this with y'all, this is the first that I've seen of this, and I really do find this really, 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 really funny. Cameron said, I love Ime, but he messed up. I think the coach they have now fits great. Yeah. Well, and I said this a few minutes ago. I feel like they should just fire him. Suspending him, what is that, for a whole season? That does nothing. So now you have a new coach who's going to build his system, and he's going to build a rapport with the players over this long NBA season, and they are title contenders. So, you have this man coaching the team all year, and then what you going to put him back on the sidelines and bring Ime back? I think he needs a fresh start somewhere else. If I had my druthers, I would have him on the Lakers ASAP. Yeah, we took an L and we looked horrible last night, but I'm still representing. I'm still representing. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be stepping up to hire him. Because, again, I just don't like the spin that they putting on this. It was two people having an affair. Both of them are in serious relationships. One married, the other couple engaged. And I mean, I'm honest. I don't know the woman's name. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but you type Ime Udoka up in the Google or something, and you see the first articles that pop up, none of them mention her name. But he's plastered all over the internet, and originally it was consensual. Once they found out who it was and that she was married to an executive minority owner of the Boston Celtics, now all of a sudden, all these allegations about his workplace conduct, how he spoke to the women, and things of that nature. Now all that stuff is coming out. He was caught inside the married woman's house on the door cam by her husband. It's getting even worse, man. The more I hear about this story, man, it's just worse. It's just like again. I mean, honestly, I mean maybe she could have done it. Like this is even worse. This is even worse. Cause I was gonna say, couldn't they got a room? But he can't get a room because of who he is. But we don't know who she is. Maybe she could have went and got the room. You know what I mean? I don't know. But they weren't good at cheating. I'll tell you that much. They weren't good at cheating. There's too much technology out there, man. But to me, like none of this story is really funny aside from Cameron shooting his shot. If you look at this over here, let me see if I could make this larger so y'all can see the side. Hold on. If you look up here at the top of this, hold on, let me get this up here, man. This is hilarious. Cameron said, he said, this was last week, still no response. Cameron said, this was last week, man. She still ain't responded. Hey, Brother Cameron, I don't think she hitting you back, Chief. I don't think she hitting you back, bro. I ain't mad at him, though. The beautiful Nia Long, man. The beautiful Nia Long. Udoka's an idiot. I'm going to just say that. He's an idiot. I don't think he deserves to take all the blame for this because it seems like that's what's happening. But he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. And I showed y'all a little while ago this clip. Let me put this back up here. Oops. Let me put this back up here. I love that from Steph, man. I really, really do. You got the whole NBA world watching, entertainers, I'm sure politicians, and he used that stage to speak on Britney Griner's behalf. I thought that was a beautiful thing, and that's what kind of separates Steph Curry from a lot of these athletes and entertainers. Your character. It always comes down to what type of person you are and the character you have. And again, I said shout out to Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Damian Lillard, who all yesterday came out and said some really powerful stuff. You also had people like Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock. He spoke out on Twitter. Don Staley. You just had a overwhelming support, and if it has to be devastating to be sitting in a foreign place where I'm sure there's nobody really looks like you. Probably don't speak your language, and you're just away from the people that you love and the things that you love to do over some cannabis. Again, both of these people we talking about did some dumb things. Like, let's just be clear about that, right? No way excusing Ime Udoka for his part in the affair he had. No way excusing Britney Griner for taking hash oil to another country where that is a illegal narcotic. However, these punishments for both are unfair. Britney Griner more so than Ime Udoka because she's lost literally her freedom. However, both parties in this, I feel like everything has went a little bit overboard. And this is going to be a story throughout the season for Ime Udoka. You know, the Britney Griner story, it takes people to keep, coming out about it and talking about it. But the Ime Udoka story is going to be around all basketball season. Let the Celtics start losing, it's going to come up. The Celtics start winning, it's going to come up. Oh, we didn't need them. Oh, we really need them. So either way, it's going to come up. Trust me. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments about the Britney Griner situation. If you guys are watching this after it's posted, make sure you guys come tap in on the morning show, 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 11 on the East. So, I want to hear y'all opinions on these topics, man. I really do. Man, again, I was trying not to get frustrated because if some of y'all noticed, I did go live at 8 o'clock this morning. And then I realized my camera wouldn't come on. So I was like, what the? It's always something. So you got to be prepared for that kind of stuff when you're dealing with technology. You know what I mean? So please make sure you guys share this thing. Make sure y'all hit that subscription, that notifications bell that's next to it. So you will be notified next time we on here rocking and rolling. Shout out to my sponsor.
Okay,
West
we
Coast
have some
Style
fabulous live music later on, but right now here's the kind I prefer. What time is it?
Shout out to them. Again, I thank you, man. Yesterday's show was amazing. The numbers, the participation is at an all-time high for my channel. So I'm definitely inspired by that. Y'all know the slogan, if nobody told you they love you, you have value, worth, you're important, you can do whatever you set your mind to. King Dope has said it. I love you guys. It's always one love or no love. And since I kind of cheated y'all out of about a half an hour today, I'm going to go live again tonight. I want to say around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So, y'all tap back in tonight and, we'll chop it up. Because that's what I love to do with y'all. See what's on y'all mind. If it's something y'all want me to talk about, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. And I really want y'all to hear this. If y'all see or hear about people that are doing good in their community, I want to know about it. Drop a name in the comments. Give me a link so I could do the research and I can furthermore push that cause. Because it's a lot of nonsense, but it's a lot of people that are doing good in the world and in our communities. So with that in mind, I hope everybody have a blessed Wednesday. Happy hump day. And I will see y'all